What's going on, family? Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. It's the holiday season, so I'm in my holiday mood, you feel me? Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. About to run this video. Guys, I hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe. Let's get into it.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh takes place a year after the original show ended, and let's face it, the only reason why this movie got all of its hype was from Josh's new hair. I mean, my dude Josh went from the fat duckling with the Jew-do to the Anthony Padilla of Nickelodeon.
I feel like he's become a bit more comfortable with who he is as a Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah, as a me. And he's still the good and lovable kid that I know I love. And I hope you do too.
Man, W Josh, W glow up. You know, back when I was growing up, I never understood why we needed a Drake and Josh Christmas movie, but you know, they never made a holiday special, like a holiday episode, so I'm guessing that's the reason. And I mean, any excuse to see Drake and Josh back with the old characters, it's always a pleasure. So the movie starts with Drake making a Christmas promise to this little girl, Mary Alice. So Drake and Josh throw a Christmas party on the roof of the premiere, and it is one of the reasons why I love this movie is we get to see all the characters, the old characters come back from the show, like Crazy Steve, Helen, Mindy, Gavin, you know, Craig and Eric. And a few scenes later, Josh gets arrested at this Christmas party because, I mean, I guess his cool long hair got him in trouble, because I know damn well them cops wouldn't have fucked with him if he was, you know, good citizen, wedgie pinching, flubby flubberson Josh, you feel me? Yo, what got me so tight growing up was just these dumbass cops that arrested Josh, because it's like, bro, Josh and fell out of the car, feel me, and they just let the car that Josh was in just roll off scot-free, looking like a drunk driver driving on the side of the road, looking crazy as hell. You know, but why would the cops misinterpret and think that Josh was the criminal when he stayed behind back when everybody was running and pointed the hooligans out? You know, I don't even, did them niggas even read him his Miranda rights? I don't think they did. So later that night, Josh ends up in jail with Kimbo Slice and has to protect his manhole by entertaining Kimbo with that sweet magic. It's so interesting to me how, like, Drake and Josh just kept upping the ante when it came to getting into trouble. Like, I love how they go from misplacing a baby while babysitting to selling an orangutan to a monkey eater to go into prison for vandalism and a failed escape attempt. I mean, I think this is like the third time they've been to prison. Morons. And Walter and Audrey really thought it was a good idea to leave these two alone. Like they don't know their track record. And who leaves their family behind to go to vacation during Christmas anyways? L parents. So Drake can't keep his Christmas promise to Mary Alice without Josh's help. So when Drake gets finessed by a lawyer, he takes matters into his own hand and tries to break Josh out of prison, and which, you know, doesn't work, evidently. My question is, how did Drake get past the guards and the gates? You know, how did he know exactly which cell Josh was going to be in? So cut the trial. Drake and Josh strike a deal with the judge to stay out of prison, all thanks to Helen, and if they keep their Christmas promise they made to Mary Alice, they'll be acquitted of all charges, but if not, their ass is going to rise. However, you guys know the deal. This is Drake and Josh we talking about, so you know that this feat is not going to come easy to them, you feel me? And especially due to the fact that their parole officer, Officer Gilbert, hates Christmas. I mean, while Drake and Josh are trying to, you know, have the best Christmas to give it to Mary Alice, Professor X over here will stop at nothing to ruin Christmas for them and throw them in jail. Let's meet the family. Okay, so Drake and Josh, they're gonna be dealing with these kids for the duration of this movie. Okay, let's start off with Mary Alice, you guys know, of course. Then we got Zigbee, a foreigner who doesn't speak any English. Trey, a loud ass black nigga. Lily and Violet, two bickering twins, and Mary Alice's older brother, last but not least, Luke, a grumpy, too cool for school type who has no interest in what Drake and Josh has to offer them whatsoever. Drake and Josh have to figure out a way to keep the crazy kids under control while at the same time also avoiding trouble from Dr. Lex Luthor. Once again, Drake and Josh have found themselves in another pickle. Drake and Josh get Megan and get Officer Gilbert off their case, go Christmas tree picking with the kids, and let's just say the trees aren't the only thing that got its acorns trapped. It really bothers me, no bullshit. Like how much pain, how much suffering, abuse Josh goes through throughout this entire movie. You feel me? First he falls off the roof onto the back of the truck, and then he gets knocked out by Kimbo Slice, goes through the door, through the hole, and now he's sliding his nutsack along the side of a woody tree. Yo, I'm bugging right now. But nah, it got me tight because they didn't even get a tree after all that. You feel me? They ended up with a beach chair with some lights and garbage on it. Not it, my guy. Drake and Josh eventually make it up to the kids by singing Christmas carols with Drake's band, only to get shut down by this nigga Officer Gilbert. Ooh, I can't stand this nigga, man. I mean, go hunt some deer, Elmer Fudd. And to make matters worse, this dude Officer Gilbert, aka Mr. Burns from The Simpsons, tricks Crazy Steve into telling the kids that Drake and Josh's Christmas promise was strictly a court order to avoid jail time. Which, when you really think about it, that wasn't even the case. Drake wanted to help Mary Alice before the request was ordered by the court, so that's bullshit. You feel me? This nigga Gilbert steady trying to throw Drake and Josh in jail. That's why I'm glad Crazy Steve tucked his bald head, Michael Jordan, on Dr. Evil. You feel me? One of the most heartbreaking scenes, the kids walk away disappointed. Mary Alice is crying, and Drake and Josh, they left hopeless. Yo, why I love this movie so much is the different approach Drake and Josh go about the situation. You know, instead of getting revenge on Officer just Despicable Me, Drake and Josh, they decided to find out the root of what Officer Krillin from Dragon Ball Z's, hatred for Christmas, was. Come to find out, Officer Mr. Garrison from South Park, bald head ass, had a hatred for Christmas stemmed from the time when he was a kid and he was attacked by a monkey. And guess what? The monkey peed on my man. Damn, I didn't know R. Kelly was out here giving monkeys vocal lessons. To mend their relationship, Drake and Josh gift off a Bikini Bottom Officer Squidward head ass his own chimpanzee for Christmas. Okay, Mr. Adult Charlie Brown learns the magic of Christmas, the spirit, and has a change of heart. Left with no other options, Drake and Josh decide to make it snow for the foster kids, even if they want nothing to do with them. You feel me? Drake and Josh, they convince Crazy Steve to let them borrow his Sally the Wood Chipper, aka Crazy Steve's wife, in which Crazy Steve has alleged to have done some questionable things. In respective Drake and Josh fashion, the wood chipper goes haywire and destroys half the block because they ended up putting ice in it. Once again, Drake and Josh's attempt at saving the day ends up with them knocked out cold on the street. Add another failed plan to the list. Bye. Drake and Josh wake up the next morning thinking that they're going to prison, only to be surprised by all of the foster kids and their friends. You feel me? Officer Avada Kedavra, Voldemort head ass, asked all the kids if this was the best Christmas they ever had. All of the foster kids say yes, even Luke. Black Santa Claus comes through with presents, and Helen ends up being the one giving Santa Claus some milk and cookies. If you feel what I'm saying. Crazy Steve puts cheese in the wood chipper to make it snow. Drake and Josh's parents come back just in time. Luke teaches Mary Alice how to make a snow angel in this wholesome moment, and Drake and Josh, they don't have to go to jail anymore, and everybody lives happily ever after, and it's Merry Christmas and Merry Christmas to all. All in all, guys, I think Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh, honestly, was a hilarious movie. Real shit. You feel me? It can stand alone without the show attached to it, and even though it's a Christmas movie, I personally feel like you can watch it any time of the year. You feel me? Drake and Josh, they prove their comedic chemistry, and we're so accustomed to the laugh track in the show that it kind of emphasizes the awkward silences, the pauses within the movie without the laugh track, so I just appreciated that. I think the message we can take away from this movie is that trying hard to show somebody that you care about them can do as much for them, if not more, than the deed itself. You feel what I'm saying? That sometimes we have to put others before ourselves when they need our help the most, and that replacing a resentment with kindness, well, all in all, make us happy at the end of the day.
What's going on, family? Thank you for making it all the way to the end of my video. The way Helen was looking, she could jingle my bells any day. You feel me? Guys, make sure you like and subscribe. We're on the road to 10K, you feel me? The last video I dropped is gonna be somewhere on the screen. It's gonna be in the comments down below. I dropped a video about Drake and Josh a couple months ago, and I also dropped a Victorious video that's kind of going crazy right now. So guys, make sure you run that in the comment section. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all. Make sure you subscribe on the road to 10K, and I'ma see you guys in the next video. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Okay. Feel behind, now they know I'm looking for it. Okay. On the climb, I ain't never looking for a fool. I don't know nothing. I don't think I own niggas nothing. I'm in a rush, but I keep it hush.